This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And we also have Bill Nelson now from Piercy Bowler Taylor Kern. He's been practicing in public accounting for 28 years and been a resident of Las Vegas for nearly 26 years. This new commerce tax. Let's talk. What is this? What's the commerce tax? What is that thing?
It's all about being prepared. Well, I mean, for death and taxes. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
Now to your question.
Right.
Okay. Well, the other day I was at lunch with some friends. One of the questions that came up was, tell me about this commerce tax.
Yeah.
What is this thing, and when does it go into effect? It's next year, right?
Yeah.
And I go, no, it's not. It's, first of all, I explained what the commerce tax is. The commerce tax is a tax that we, business owners in the state of Nevada, or people who do business in the state of Nevada, pay for the privilege of doing business in Nevada. Now, there's a, the really, really good news is that there's a $4 million exemption on this. And it's a gross proceeds tax, meaning a revenue tax.
Right.
It doesn't, we pay tax regardless of whether the company's profitable or not.
Right. So if you took $4 million in receipts in, but you lost $1 million, you still owe the tax.
More than $4 million.
Right. Okay.
If it's more than $4 million.
Okay,
If you take $5 million in, or $4.5 million in,
right,
and you lost money, you pay tax on the revenue minus the $4 million.
Gotcha. Okay. And when did it start? And when are we paying this tax?
It started on July 1st, 2015.
Last year.
Last year, yeah. The first tax year ends June 30th, 2016.
Okay.
The tax is due on August 15th.
Okay.
It's due 45 days after the end of the year, but the 14th is on a Sunday, so the 15th is a Monday, so it's due on August 15th.
Is there anyone who is an LLC? Is it a sub S? What kind of business qualifies for this tax?
Most businesses qualify for the tax. There are very few exceptions, and mostly like not-for-profits and governmental entities.
Do you have to be an entity other than an individual to pay the tax? In an individual, if an individual is doing business without such an entity, would they be paying this tax as well?
They would.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. When we talk about taxes in Nevada, there's also the modified business tax.
Right.
This is a different tax.
It is a different tax, and back to the commerce tax.
Right.
And this affects the modified business tax. If say you do make more than $4 million, or have gross revenue of more than $4 million, and you have to pay the commerce tax, you get a credit against a 50% credit off of your modified business tax for the following 4 quarters. Okay. So let's say you pay $5,000 in commerce tax.
Right.
Then you can deduct $2,500 off your modified business tax over the next 4 quarters after the end of the year.
Bill, you talked about, a lot of people wonder, how did this ever happen? How did we end up with this tax? And the truth of the matter is the state needed money. And then they came to the business leaders and said, hey, we got to have some money. What are we going to do?
Exactly. And there were several different proposals put out there. And this was the least of the bad.
Right.
I guess that's
and Mark, you had some
conversations
with regard to this. You had some conversations.
Yeah, I mean, we were approached early on, and the easiest way to say this is, the commerce tax took into consideration the actual effect on business, actual numbers, actual understanding. Just like you guys talked earlier, there's different percentages based on the business you're in because it's different volumes of numbers. Looking at, looking at real facts of record.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.